Hey guys, Chris here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My goal is to educate and hopefully teach you guys a thing or two about bass fishing. Today I'm out here on Lake Michigan again, and we're going to look for some offshore fish utilizing our electronics. So I'm up here on this 15 to 18 foot rocky flat kind of area with some deeper water around it. All I'm really looking for here is boulders. Anything that's a little bit different that these fish might hold to. Like that one, for example, right there's a nice boulder. I'm using my side imaging, 2D and down imaging. A lot of times you're not going to see these fish on electronics, so mark something like that, spin back around, do it on a waypoint, and check that out. So hopefully you guys can hear me decent, not just hear the big Evinrude back here. But I think when you think of the word offshore, everyone wants to think deep water fishing, and that's not necessarily true. Offshore really just means we're not going down the bank here. So I'm about a half mile or so off the shoreline right now. I'm in 15 feet of water. I don't know, that might be deep for where you fish. For me, I wouldn't call it deep necessarily, but it's not shallow water. It's kind of an in-between. But offshore could be 2 or 3 feet of water on a hump or a big flat that sticks up or a shoal. So I've got my side imaging range set out to 80 feet right now. I typically won't go over that 80 feet mark. I'll do about 60 to 80 feet, and that's just because I want to get the best image possible. I want to see the most detail, like shadows on a rock like that. In rocks like this, it's not really easy to necessarily pick up fish, but I can see better detail with that image not shrunk down with like you get with a wider range. All right, so I stopped on a couple boulders that I marked here, and I didn't have the GoPro recording. And yeah, we got fish here. Hooked up right now. Pretty solid one too. So this spot didn't look like anything crazy. I'll show it on Livescope. It's three, I wouldn't say big boulders, but decent sized rocks, just kind of in the middle of nothing really. Get the net quick. All right, not a bad fish. Solid fish. Yeah, we're gonna put him back right away, and then I'll walk you through what I'm looking at. So on Livescope, it doesn't look like anything spectacular. We got a couple bigger rocks here, and there's one off to my right as well. And on down imaging, inside imaging, I couldn't see these fish. Dropped Livescope in. There's one right there. And threw a bait out there, and a bunch of them lifted off the bottom. They must just be belly down in the rocks and hiding a little bit from the sonar. So this is a great example of what we're looking for. About 60 or so feet in front of the boat, there is three big boulders. There's actually a fish right there underneath the boat. And on those boulders, we got some fish. The water's like super clear right now, so I'm kind of staying off the back of them. We'll see if we can get some to bite. So this is actually the same spot as that previous Livescope clip. I couldn't get those fish to go. These are a couple videos from the night before when I got a few of them to eat. This is a giant. Oh my gosh. Giant. Please stay buttoned. Please stay buttoned. Oh my goodness. Please stay buttoned. Please stay buttoned. Yes! Oh man! Look at that one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now, if you're looking for a place to get started looking offshore, I would look at your topographic map and look for any odd changes in your topography, right? If, say, you have some lines real close together, or a sharp break, a point, a sharp zigzag in the topographic map, whatever that mapping boat picked up was something different down there, and it's worth taking a drive over and side imaging. That's a good one. All right. That's what we like to see. Just shaped absurd. Look at this guy. Not to be rude to the fella, but man, pretty round. He got that J-head minnow good. What a stump. All right, guys, well, hopefully I was able to teach you a thing or two about locating offshore fish. I would have liked to show the map a little bit more, show what I was actually fishing, but we've got a tournament out here in about less than 2 weeks now, so I don't want to expose anything. Not that I found anything real crazy tonight, but yeah, just utilizing your electronics, using your side imaging, your down imaging to pick out spots and find fish, and then get up on the trolling motor, put your Livescope down, and really pick the area apart. If you enjoyed the video, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Until the next one, see you guys.